G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. I kept quiet at the start there because I really liked that power node out kill, so I wanted you to be able to enjoy it without my voice over the top. But now I'm going to start speaking and I'm going to tell you this is our build 166 public game that I played on Tram. And I'm going to bring you, basically this is the mid game. I believe this game lasted for about 50 minutes or an hour or something. I didn't get to play the whole thing. What I'm bringing you here is the middle of it, and there was a lot of fun play that happened during this game. There was specifically some moments of really good teamwork and also some really good individual moments, and so I've brought you this part of the game so I can show you specifically those moments because they were really enjoyable. There is a fade jumping straight back behind me, so some excellent fade play there. That's what fades need to do, jump behind the enemy, surprise them, and they just have no chance. So there we go, X2571 taking me out, leaving my team members to try and deal with him. You can see repair room very heavily infested there. We don't have much of a chance of getting those res nodes. In fact, I believe the Marine team is stuck on one res node at the moment, but the saving grace is we have quite a bit of technology. We do have flamethrowers, shotguns, and I think at least weapons 2 and maybe armor 1 and maybe armor 2 coming along later in the game as well, or maybe those things haven't happened yet, but I'm sure we will see them as they come up. So having one res node isn't so bad if you've got the technology, because you can upgrade it 3 times and get the resources pumping out of it, the individual resources pumping out of it. A couple of teammates taking out that harvester there, so that's good. That's going to reduce the alien resource flow, but they do have a resource edge over us completely in this game, and we'll see a lot of high tier alien life forms, many lurks, many fades. I'm just trying to cover this door here, trying to secure this room a little, hoping that eventually we can take it back and get some res, but a lurk is going to push me back, so some great area denial by that lurk is going to push me back. Lurk area denial is absolutely deadly and very, very effective. So if you're a lurk and you enjoy playing lurk, make sure you area deny like that. Just sit behind a door somewhere and spam the door, and I'll show you another example of that later on. Proceeding down into Tram Hub now. No, I'm going to back out. I think that's because I could hear aliens around the other side of the door, and I decided that if I went there they would know where I was on the infestation and I would get killed. So I've waited for a bit of backup here, and now with 2 teammates I'm going to proceed into Tram Hub and we're going to see what we can see. Nothing, no aliens in here, so backing out, back along. Note the spread of the infestation all the way down to Marine Start, and in fact is in Marine Start a little bit as well. So we've had to use flamethrowers to clear that back quite a few times, and you will see that happening. Note that we are moving as a team. Now voice chat wasn't working too well because of the 166 sound bug, but it was working a little bit, and we were trying to talk on text chat as well, getting some good hits in on that gorge there. Someone else got the kill, but good teamwork there, pushing observation as a group. We were getting the text chat going, trying to push as a team, and also just generally sticking with each other and using the C menu chat occasionally. Running in here as a team now. I'm going to take out this harvester, so 2 shotguns on a harvester. Look how fast it goes down. So the Marine team really can ninja alien structures. Now here I needed to take stock and reload, but I didn't. I just had 1 shell at a time in my shotgun, and that meant I just could not put shots into that fade. Abrasive takes me down, Japify kills him with a last second kill, and as he reloads in the corner, X2571 comes in and takes him out. So that was a pretty interesting battle there, and if I'd just taken a moment to reload a little bit, it probably wouldn't have gone as badly as it did for me, but there you go, lesson learned. So spawning back in, and now going to, not sure what I'm going to do now. Okay, the alien team, 4 players to 6 players on the Marine team. It doesn't stay that way. There's a lot of players on this server mostly, and I believe it's 7v7 for most of the time. So I'm saying we need a flamer in base. Who's got the res? And no, saying who we can protect. So my idea here is that as a squad we moved out quite effectively quite a few times, but the problem was we only had shotguns and rifles, and that meant when we encountered a pack of fades we just didn't have the edge. Yes, the shotgun gives you an edge one-on-one with fades, but if you have a large group of fades versus a large group of shotgun-wielding Marines, I think the fades have the edge, and that's up for debate, and I'm sure you'll debate me on that in the comments, but I think they do have the edge, and what you need is a flamethrower, and the flamethrower is a game changer in a battle between fades and shotgun-wielding Marines, because the flamethrower can blind the fades a little bit, but crucially also reduces their adrenaline recovery rate, which is absolutely crucial. because it means they can blink less. And when they can blink less, they are much easier to kill with shotguns. So moving out in here now with Japify wielding the flamethrower, and I'm saying stick together and cover Japify is what my theory is. And I think a couple of people were going with that. They liked my idea, and no doubt in a public server sometimes you'll get people that want to do these teamwork things and other times you won't. But in this game it seemed like there were a lot of people who wanted to play like this, and so it was a lot of fun. Note the infestation crawling along the ceilings as well, so massive infestation of this entire area. So while this is bad, it's not debilitating for the Marines. What it really means is the aliens have great situational awareness and they can just heal all around, because aliens do show up, Marines do show up as big red blobs on infestation on the alien hive site. So now pushing out as a team towards elevator transfer, so hoping that Japify can give us the edge with the flamethrower he has saved up for. So here we go, moving in. I'm starting to do a little bit of damage to the eggs, hoping the flamethrower will finish them off, but Japify moves in very aggressively and gets hit by that whip behind the hive straight away. So not a good start, and here is some very, very poor accuracy from me. I remember trying to kill this skulk. He's running around all over the ceilings and walls, and I just was not hitting him. I just needed to breathe calmly, calm down and fire calmly. Often, when you're in a first-person shooter, you will panic and just fire off all your rounds really quickly, empty both magazines, and suddenly find yourself unable to kill an enemy that's sitting right there. And that's exactly what happened then. I just needed to calm down, fire a little more calmly, and I probably could have killed that skulk. That Fade doing very well there in the face of 4 Marines, one with a flamethrower, but he was taken down. 1 Marine going to work on the crag there, and I moved away at just the wrong moment. I needed to cover him, and I ran away, so he's probably going to get killed. I'm not sure. I can't see. No. I think someone else, Endar killing X2571 with the shotgun, and the flamethrower doing a great job. So what's happening here is we're doing a great job of staying in the hive and keeping the damage going. Roar, almost going down to abrasive there, but I managed to kill him with my pistol. I'm out of ammunition. I said ammo on the text chat because I couldn't say it on the voice chat. I wasn't trying to be rude to the commander there, so I'm sorry, Commander, if you thought that was rude. I was just trying to get the point across that we needed it right there. So the remaining Marines retreating out. We were out of ammunition. We were starting to lose our firepower. Japify saying no as he goes down and loses his valuable flamethrower, but I think we will all have enough. After that long battle, we'll have enough. Yes, I can buy my own flamethrower if I so want. So what happened during that battle was some aliens came in here and destroyed our armory, so did damage to the base while we were out attacking them in elevator transfer. So that's a very effective thing to do as an alien. Exploit your mobility, exploit the fact that you can run all over the map, and take out something crucial for the Marine team while they are transfixed attacking something like your third hive. So for the aliens there, that was a really good opportunity while we were all in there to possibly even kill our base and sacrifice only one of their hives. But they did do well in taking out our armory. That's always a very valuable thing to do. Now I'm going to try and do some damage to this infestation here. If you just fire at the infestation, you will be damaging it. So remember, this is not an accurate visual representation of what dynamic infestation will eventually look like. It's a gameplay prototype, and to that end, the flames only come out of one spot, and it's not really clear when you're doing damage to it. You do get the damage indicator though. Carl Sagan coming in and almost killing me there, but I managed to flame and burn him. So my point with dynamic infestation is just aim at it and you will be doing damage like I am here. And after about 1 flamethrower canister of flame, you will kill that patch of dynamic infestation. And one really good trick, which I didn't do here enough, is if there's a chain of patches of infestation leading, say, into the Marine base, don't kill the first one. Kill the second, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 10th one. So if you understand how infestation works, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you break the chain, the infestation will die. So ideally you'd come out here and kill, say, the 3rd patch, and that would kill the 2nd, 1st patch, as in 2nd and 1st closest to your base, because infestation needs to be linked to a hive by the chain. So if you break the chain, it'll start to die off. So often Marines will stand there trying to burn the infestation inside their base, when in reality, if you go outside the door and break the chain, you can kill it all in one fell swoop. Now running in with my own flamethrower, so trying to support my teammates here. They have shotguns, they are the damage dealers, I'm just trying to support. So keeping everything on fire, not trying to kill anything individual in particular. Remember, the flamethrower doesn't do a huge amount of damage on its own. What it does do is reduce adrenaline reproduction and temporarily blinds. It also does a little bit of damage. So if you keep the entire alien area flamed, and here I go for that lurk in the vent, but run straight into a mature whip, and it just killed me very, very quickly. That is it for me. Lost my very, very valuable flamethrower there. Flamethrowers costing, I believe, 30 individual resources, so they are no cheap object. And so you must, if you've got a very expensive weapon like that, even a shotgun, be a little more careful. You owe it to yourself. It's not really a team thing anymore. Like in NS1, you had to be, unlike in NS1 where you had to be incredibly careful with weapons because they were bought with team resources, you now have your individual resources. Oh yes, getting a kill on Carl Sagan there with the shotgun, killing a Fade is always so satisfying. You don't have to be as careful because it's individual resources, but at the same time, your team is getting a set amount of individual resources in, and if you are spending all yours on a flamethrower and then just dying, you're not doing your team a service, because if you stay alive and use it effectively, you are doing your team a service. So it's not entirely, the resource use isn't entirely individual. Coming in with X2751 and engaging him, he made the mistake of sitting still there. He didn't do too badly there, but if he'd run around the hive, he might have been able to get away from me before I was able to kill him. Pack of skulks cleaning it up there. There's 4 of them in the room. One of them goes down, but then Abrasive gets that kill on that Marine. Sorry, I cannot read your name if you're watching, because as always, I am watching this on a smaller screen than I play on. So that pack of skulks cleaning up, it's always cool to watch a pack of skulks running through a room like that, and especially when they do so much damage. So here we go again, now engaging that same pack of skulks headlong, except this time I've got a shotgun, so I'm not scared. I'm going to engage these skulks. Oh yes, getting no skill down there and then engaging the lurk with the pistol. Remember, the pistol is not just a sidearm in NS2, it's actually a weapon that has its particular purpose. So you don't just bring out your pistol when you run out of ammunition in your primary weapon. Bring it out whenever you need to do very large amounts of damage very, very quickly, or when the target is at long range. Your pistol can do incredible amounts of damage per second if you are accurate enough with it. You have the 10 rounds, each doing 20 damage, so 200 damage, of course not counting for armor. And so it will just do huge amounts of damage if you manage to get all 10 rounds in. Often, if I'm sneaking up on a Fade and I don't have a shotgun, I will switch to the pistol and then engage with the rifle once the Fade realizes I'm there, because the pistol can just do so much more damage per second. Now look at that. I wasn't talking about it at the time, but a lurk was doing very, very effective area denial there. Was gassing the entrance to the elevator transfer hive without coming out and trying to engage the Marines directly. So that's incredibly effective. It stopped the Marines coming through the door and allowed time for the skulks to regroup, come around the back, and then kill us all, which they did. So excellent work from that lurk, whoever you are, wherever you are, great work. And not a lot of lurks do that. A lot of lurks decide they want to engage head on, and it just doesn't work quite as well. I think spikes are not quite as effective as they ultimately will be in NS2, but at the same time, spores for area denial. There you go again. There's a lurk somewhere doing it, and I don't know where he is, but it's just being so effective. No skill deserving that kill on me. I didn't deserve to get him. He snuck up on me very effectively. Probably utilized the hive sight and the fact that I was standing on infestation to sneak up at me when I stood still. I was able to kill him with a reflex shot. Now here we go. I'm severely damaged. I'm running away and I'm checking back behind me. The lights are off. There's infestation everywhere, and I do kill, no kill again, not no skill. Why do I keep calling no skill, no kill again? Now I'm running up against this door, the door's locked, my heart's pounding, I've got no health left. I've got a bit of ammunition, but I know there's skulks that want to kill me, and I'm running along the infestation, so I know I'm visible to the aliens. I keep checking back, and here comes Abrasive with a massive running leap down the corridor and then kills me. That was quintessential NS2, I think. Being alone in a corridor with no health, very scary. You know the aliens are hunting you, you know they know where you are, and you know you're on your own. That is, I think, what this game did was show you two sides. It showed you the teamwork aspect of NS2, and then the individual scary alien versus marine aspect. So I'd rewatch that sequence if you can, because it just really sums up what NS2 can be about from both team and individual perspectives. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really enjoyed casting this video. Look out for future NS2HD videos, and if you haven't, please subscribe.